What's up, guys? We're back again with another video. Today we're going to be doing a OP Mercury. Mostly be doing crit damage with it. We'll go ahead and put the items on the bottom of the screen here. First item is going to be your Warrior's Toppy Boots, followed by Wind Demon, then Deathbringer. After Deathbringer, we're going to go with Malice. After Malice, we're going to use Aussie, and then we're going to use Titan's Bane at the end. That's the build that I usually use with Mercury, but you can switch it up however you like it. You know, the last two items are always optional. I sometimes go with Bloodforge other than Aussie, but you know, I like the Aussie because of the life steal that it gives you. Once you get to a certain level, it allows you to gain life back pretty quick, plus the attack speed. But now Deathbringer, once you get that first initial kill, you get the little shield boost, which is good too. Either or works fine. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that I see a lot of people doing on Mercury is his 2 ability, Maximum Velocity. Now I have a bad habit of doing this too, and I'm trying to break myself from it. But on his 2 has an aura with it, or not an aura, but a passive, that as long as the ability is not activated, you have increased movement speed. Now, once you activate the ability, he ignores his movement speed and increases his attack speed. So, before you do anything, before you activate your 2, you always want to be standing next to whoever you want to hit. What I always like to do is I like to hit them with my 3, toss them to the side, then activate my 2, and start beating up on them. And then if they get away, use my 1 to try to hit them with the crit as they run. Now, y'all may not believe me that this build is fairly good, but I've actually gotten 2 pentakills with this exact build. And if you don't believe me, I'll leave you a link in the description to a pentakill montage that I've done. It is every pentakill that I've gotten in Smite since I started playing. Mercury was actually 2 of them. And like I said before, guys, these by far I don't think are the way the pros build these characters, and you know, I don't know if I'm building them right, but you know, the proof is in the pudding. I've used this build every time I play Mercury, and like I said, I've gotten 2 pentakills with it, so apparently it works pretty good. You know, I can't, you know, it may be just, I don't know, at the skill level of the enemies that I was facing. I have no clue, but you know, it is very good. It's very satisfying to see a 1,000 and something crit damage on the enemy once you get this guy to late game. And with Mercury, his early game really sucks. You really can't do a whole lot early game with him. Once you get your Aussie built or your Bloodforge, either one. I always like to go with Aussie. But once you get the Aussie built, that's when you really start to hit hard. Now, I mentioned Titan's Bane at the end. If you don't want to use Titan's Bane, you know, that's completely up to you. I like the Titan's Bane because it increases the penetration and the damage that Mercury does. And like I said, there ain't no better feeling than seeing them over 1,000 crit hits during the late game. Another thing I wanted to touch up on with Mercury is his passive. When I first started playing, guys, I was the worst for not looking at the passives at all and just playing the characters. But now that I've played the game for quite a bit, I always look at their passives just to see what they can provide, either to the team fight or to my character in general. Now with Mercury, every 1 foot traveled, he gets 0.1% physical power, and I'm pretty sure it's up to like 50%, I think. So I mean, that's so much additional power just by walking around. So what you want to do is you want to constantly be on the move. Just moving your joystick back and forth, up and down, however you go in circles, whatever you want to do, just do it. And you'll gain more power just by walking. Now Mercury is one of the characters that I love to play, but I hate playing against because he is so strong that, you know, it's hard to be a mage or a squishy target when there's a Mercury on the opposite team, because he can zip in real quick, just do massive amounts of damage, and then dart away without being touched hardly at all. The only recommendation I can give you for playing against him is if you're playing a character with a wrap or a slow or a stun, is to always save it until the Mercury enters the fight, because you'll need it to stop him, because he is so quick, especially if you build Hasten Fatalis on him, which I don't, but I see a whole lot of people building Hasten on him just to try to slow him down. You know, that's basically all you can do, and just try to get away from him. I know it's hard, but I mean, it's possible. Or just gang up on him, because Mercury can take a 1v1 easily, can usually take a 2v1, but you know, I mean, if you gang up on him, he's pretty much toast. The only thing that I don't like about this build is the fact that it is crit damage, and it's, you know, not constant, because it can go from anywhere to 1,000 to 300 depending on who you're hitting. That's why Titan's Bane is so good with it too, because it pushes through their armor and gives you that penetration for them to take that full damage. But that's going to be it for the Mercury, guys. I do appreciate you watching my video here. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Any and all subscriptions are appreciated, and you are VIP in my book. And if you're already a subscriber, guys, please hit that like button and leave me a comment here in the comment section. One of my buddies has already asked me to do an Ares video. I got a couple more that I've already got recorded that I'm going to do first, and then I'm going to get to him. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.